And much love, nephew. So what I want to ask the people is, let me know what rapper, dead or alive, from Memphis, or you can ask me about a couple street dudes, and I'm gonna give y'all a story about them. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if I ain't seen them, I seen their homeboys in the street. And shout out Fast Cash. A lot of podcasters don't too much talk on Fast Cash and Fam Mob and Chula Mafia and a lot of other cliques. But one thing about Memphis is known for having a lot of cliques. You want the KeyGlock story? You want the KeyGlock story? Nephew, you want the KeyGlock story? I'm gonna give you the KeyGlock story first. Shout out to KeyGlock, man. South Memphis, Pine Hill. Shout out to Quanty Cash too. We finna get to the KeyGlock. Run the likes up. Run the likes up. We finna get to the KeyGlock story. So a lot of people didn't know who KeyGlock was until they started seeing him with Dolph. First of all, I'm gonna say my OGs, my big brother, they went to school with KeyGlock mama. Recovery kids. I'm gonna get to the white folks story in a minute. But let me do the KeyGlock story. So a lot of people don't know that. Shout out to KeyGlock. KeyGlock from South Memphis, the Pine Hill area, around Mallory, Gage, those areas around there. So it's not that far from the FedEx in South Memphis. This kind of KeyGlock neighborhood around the Pine Hill Community Center or whatever. And Southside High School is a monumental school. So before KeyGlock blew up, this was my birthday. I want to say my birthday in 2016, 2017, right? So KeyGlock a real young dude. I think KeyGlock 26. So I'm in the club. We thugging in the club. The club that Moneybag Yo on right now, Cache 42. So I don't know if it was the Ice Bond Grill then or not. But check it. KeyGlock underage. He don't supposed to be in the club. I just told you, I think KeyGlock 26 today. So 2016, KeyGlock would have been 16. So we in the club thugging, grown men. You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, I think I was 31. Yeah, I was 31, I'm 41. So KeyGlock 16, he in the club. So we in there John popping bottles. I done paid the DJ to play my song. You know what I'm talking about? The DJ, I don't remember what DJ was in there that night, but I done gave him my $100 twice to pay to play my song twice. So it's some different little young niggas, you know, gang banging in the club, this the grown folk club. This way for Moneybag Yo own that joint. You know what I'm saying? This, I don't know if it was the Ice Bond Grill back then or what, but it's on Hedge Cross. So me and my cousin had just got the penitentiary. He had just got through serving about 8. Me, him, Tiz in that joint. You know what I'm talking about? I got the big bottle of Moet. So we drinking Mo. We taking shots. And so 2 different groups get into it. I don't just know. I hear somebody say something about Mafia. You know, KeyGlock the 5. I don't know what set of the 5 he is, but he the 5. So it's a whole lot of commotion going on. And this is before KeyGlock blew up. He's like 16. He ain't supposed to be in the club. So you hear a shot let off, like 2-3 people away from me. Pow! But I thought like 5-6 shots let off. Like 6 people got shot this night. But the echo, I don't know if the echo was so loud in the club that it sound like 5 shots or it was 5 shots. So everybody scrambling. I just bought me a brand new hat. I never forget. I had just bought me a brand new Indians hat, or the Indian baseball hat. So my next thing I know, like 5 people shot, like with their arm reaching me. You know what I'm saying? I got my cousin them, they with me, they younger than me, but not a lot younger than me, like a couple years younger than me. So we trying to get to the whip. Everybody trying to get up out the club and get what they need to get so they can get situated. So this is really when KeyGlock got on my radar. So I don't know how long it was after that. KeyGlock got arrested for this. This before KeyGlock got popping. KeyGlock, I remember it was a light-skinned dude. He was shot. They was holding him, picking him up, running him to the car. So it was like a couple feet. It was like 5 people shot. So next thing I know, word around town was it was KeyGlock. You know what I'm talking about? Word around town that it was KeyGlock. So I'm not knowing who KeyGlock is at this time because, like I said, he ain't nearby in my age bracket. So KeyGlock got arrested for this. So KeyGlock ended up getting arrested for the shooting at the Ice Bar and Grill, the one that Moneybag Yo owned now. And so it got so bad, they even showed KeyGlock name on the news. They showed KeyGlock name on the news. So next thing I know, like 2018, KeyGlock rapping, and he taking off with the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like 20, I want to say like 20, like the next year and a half, 2 years, KeyGlock name ringing for doing music all of a sudden. Like, I didn't know him for being no rapper when he was before this shooting. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, this, I don't like just speaking on a lot of street business, and I don't like speaking on family business. So, rest in peace to young Dolph. But I'm taking it by that being his big cousin. Big Cuz probably went ahead and took care of that to get him out there trouble, because to my knowledge, I never really heard in the streets about KeyGlock going to do no serious jail time without being charged for that. So next thing I know, man, this young nigga from South Memphis is turning up, and next thing I know, KeyGlock got the streets. So that's really like one of my very few, stories with KeyGlock was me and him being in the club, and like 5 people got shot, and he got charged for it. Like, you can look this up. This ain't no cap. And his mama really did go to jail. Like I said, I grew up in South Memphis before I moved to the north, so I was in Riverside. So, Big brother, them, all the big homies, they went to Southside, because they went to Carver and then they went to Southside in South Memphis, And when they went to Carver, all the dudes from Riverside, all my big homies, big brothers, they was beefing at Carver with who they was beefing with. Then they went to Southside and they had beef over there too. Southside closed down. I think Black Youngster went to Southside too. Nephew, you said wasn't KeyGlock and Dolph close? Yeah, they was close, but you gotta think, Dolph was out here getting money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really just. Dolph used to move by himself a lot. You see, when he lost, he made his untimely demise. He was by himself. Dolph didn't just really. In the beginning, I never really seen Dolph with young dudes like I started seeing them with later on. Like in the beginning, when I met Dolph, I didn't see Dolph with no bunch of young dudes. You know what I'm saying? So if once you get the money, you know how they go. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro was, from my knowledge, Dolph was out here hustling. You know what I'm saying? KeyGlock was like a baby to him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, I think Dolph died 3 years ago. So Dolph would be like 39 or something there. Dolph like 2-3 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't had no 16-year-old with him going back and forth from California to South Memphis on his come up. He ain't really had no 16-year-olds with him when he was going back and forth to Atlanta and going back and forth to Cali, you know what I'm saying, from my knowledge, but, I'm not really from Castile or nothing like that. I'm cool with some of the paper route dudes. Shout out Young Schoolie. I mess with Young Schoolie. Shout out their whole campaign. Shout out to the paper route campaign, but I'm not really close to paper route like that, but I know some of the members. Shout out to Paper Route Giants. I mess with Paper Route Giants, and I really, really mess with Young Schoolie over there. So, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm on grown man time. I'm not locking in with no cliques, no rap labels in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like playing them type of games could get you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because when people get mad and certain stuff happen to certain people, man, you know, people are trying to knock you down. So I don't try to be around all these cliques and all these gangs and all these rap labels like that. Like when I see them in the street, I say what's up and keep it moving. Like that's just how I move. Like even when I'm on Summer Ave, I ain't trying to find out what's going on with no street business. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it moving. I say what's up, holler at who I need to holler at. I'm watching my 12, my 3, my 9, my 6. I'm doing what I always do. But shout out to KeyGlock. I'm glad that he having success that he having, because at that time, 10 years ago, it looked like they were finna be, you know what I'm saying? He was finna do some real jail time, you know what I'm saying? To my knowledge. And I was there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said. Like, when it comes to this podcast, YouTube, whatever you want to call it, this content creator, I'm probably one of the only dudes in the city who got a story of 5 with each and every rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if I ain't met them, like I ain't met Finesse, I ain't met No Love, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, you know, whatever connections we get. You see what I'm saying? Like when it come to Memphis, bro, like some people, no disrespect to no podcasters in Memphis or surrounding areas, but like when you say Trell Craft, like everybody know, like bro, outside, like started, you know what I'm saying? I've been outside from before I moved on Summer Avenue. I was always outside. I was always, you know what I'm saying, on that type of time. What it do? I'm doing good. What's up, Big Pressure? I ain't seen you in a minute. Let me see thoughts on Pooh Shiesty and NLD Chopper.